South. So I think
There was something interesting to say about that.
Early, they weren't expected to have that 13-game win streak like they did last year.
This is the gift that God has given me to be able to help.
Thanks to the Democrats.
I'm not.
Am I correct?
you are correct.
Why blame? Why you're blaming?
I have a question for Carolyn. Carolyn, hold on. I have a question for you.
Yeah. No,
It's- All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Doug Serravo Show, which is brought to you by Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. We are coming to you live from, I think today I'm in Coco Cay. It's day something of the cruise. I had a few drinks in me already.
But this
is
too many, ladies and gentlemen.
But this is an actual pre-recorded episode that Jimmy and I did 2 weeks ago, so we have an episode for you today while I'm cruising.
And I'm snoring.
Oh, yeah, it's technically your day off.
I actually would be. Well, no, I'll be up. It just,
All right, so we talked about this a few episodes ago, so we're going to get into it today. We're going to talk about Eli Manning and his case for the Hall of Fame. Jimmy, what do you think?
like we said 2 weeks ago, he is a Hall of Famer, but I don't think he's a shoo-in.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I don't think so either.
I think he's going to wait a year or two. It depends who also goes in that class, though, too. Because you're going to have... So 25, he goes in, right?
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, so next year, I know Kuechly, I think he was supposed to go in, I think this year, and he got snubbed. Or somebody else was, and they got snubbed. So that person probably going this year.
All right, so these are the first-time players eligible in 2025. Quarterback Eli Manning, running back Marshawn Lynch, linebacker Luke Kuechly, kicker Adam Vinatieri, Marshall Yanda, and Terrell Suggs. Those are the first-time guys.
So, Kuechly is probably going to be there. Marshawn, I don't know if he's a first ballot. That's my only concern. I don't know if he's first ballot Hall of Fame, but he's definitely like on that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's first ballot though. It's so hard.
And then I think
Then you gotta give me like who's like eligible now.
based on how this is,
Because there's
it
two
looks
that should have been
different.
on there a long time ago.
It's different compared to the basketball or MLB Hall of Fame.
Right.
Because it says final, senior, semi. So it looks like returning for next year is Tiki Barber,
Okay.
Anquan Bolden,
Sooner or later, I think he'll get in.
London Fletcher,
No.
Eddie George,
Yes.
James Harrison,
Yes.
Robert Mathis.
I don't know. He could be iffy on that one. Maybe not.
Steve Smith Sr.
He's eligible?
That's what I'm looking at.
I'm surprised. I think he definitely gets in sooner or later.
Hines Ward,
I don't know why he's not in yet.
Ricky Waters,
No.
and Vince Wilfork. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like based on the list.
I mean, Wilfork is definitely, because he's definitely, I think he retired at the same time as Manning did.
And then maybe Art Powell, who played in the
So
50s.
I'm really surprised Hines Ward did not get in yet. That's the one that I'm very surprised about. He should get in sooner or later.
So with those names, and you add in Eli, you add in Kuechly, you add in Lynch.
So Eli could get in for first ballot, but I don't know because there's a lot of people that kind of should have got in way before Manning did.
Like I think Tiki should be there next year.
Tiki Barber?
Yeah.
I don't know.
James Harrison should be in.
He should be in. He led the Steelers in the sacks, all those times and everything.
So if I'm looking at it, it's like
You're kind of push him out just a little bit because
Eli's going to be pushed out that first year. Could he be pushed out in the second year? Possible. Could he be a third or fourth guy?
yes,
Yes.
I think third or fourth at least.
But he is going to go in.
And the problem is that following year, because you get to the third or fourth year, which if they kind of push it, guess who? If they push it to the third or fourth year, guess who gets in? Tom Brady. And then who are you gonna have the Hall of Fame game? Giants versus Patriots.
That is a good conspiracy theory.
You could think that way, and then the following year, after,
Giants, Pats, induct Brady and Manning.
yep,
Yeah.
and then the following year you get Big Ben.
So it looks like in 2006,
2020. Okay,
which is going to be interesting
because
for Eli's case.
who's up for that one? Yeah. Oh, that's they have the list up for it.
Yeah, these are who's eligible.
Okay,
And I'm throwing out. These are who I'm throwing out, and they're not making it.
that's who is here. Okay,
Yeah, they're not. They got no shot. Tremont Williams, Jordan Reed, Matt Schwab, Alex Smith, Mike Pouncey, Anthony Sherman, Alfred Morris, Damon Harrison, Dontari Poe, Kawan Short, Sean Lee, I think gets in. Kelsey Osameli, no. Des Bryant, no.
no,
Jarrell Casey, maybe. Thomas Davis is a maybe. Julian Edelman has a case. Philip Rivers has a case. Greg Olson has a case. Mike Lupetti, maybe. Todd Gurley, eventually. David DeCastro, possibly. Frank Gore,
yes,
yes. Jason Witten, yes.
50-50,
LaShawn McCoy,
maybe Marshawn McCoy.
Stephen Gakowski,
Oh, I know because his secretary should get in though too.
Larry Fitzgerald,
That's a big debate.
Geno Atkins, Drew Brees,
Drew Brees, absolutely.
yeah. And then you got Maurice Pouncey.
Marquise Pouncey, you mean?
Yeah, Marquise Pouncey.
So, Drew Brees is absolutely yes. 100% yes. Frank Gore, absolutely, I say yes. Other ones, though, it's
So Eli's a Hall of Famer, but it just varies when he's going to get in there.
like I said, maybe it goes to 20. Who's 27?
27.
I know.
I'm not-
I think it's Brady.
I'm not going to the names we really don't think have a shot.
No, just go.
But you got Ben Roethlisberger, Andrew Whitworth.
He's 27,
Yeah.
so that means Brady's also 27.
You got Andrew Whitworth.
Oh, Brady retired.
Eric Weddle's there. Rob Gronkowski's there.
Rob Gronkowski get in.
Sherman's there. Antonio Brown is there. Adrian Peterson. Alex Mack. Le'Veon Bell.
Oh my God.
So you have these big names.
Wait, because hold on. AB's not retired. He's just not in the
Yeah, but that's who they have listed.
Ben. So you're saying 28?
28 is
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, J.J. Watt, Matt Ryan, A.J. Green, Devin McCourty, Rodney Hudson, Brian Jones.
They're not going to push Eli that long. I'm
Eli,
sorry.
yeah, I don't
They
think I
won't
don't
push.
see him
They will
waiting
not
that
push
long.
Eli for another 4 years. They're not going to do that to him. No,
I don't see him waiting that
he'll
long.
get in either this year. He'll probably get in next year.
Yeah, either 26 or 27. 27 the class was So I think
Well,
for
you could
Eli,
do 27. So you could do 27 because you said Phil Rivers, right?
yeah.
Phil Rivers, Big Ben, and Eli. The big three.
That could be the class.
That could be the class. The big three.
Because Eli has the accolades. He has the Super Bowls. He has the Super Bowl MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Ben has the Super Bowls. He has records. Eli has some records too. Philip Rivers is going to be that question mark based on not winning a Super Bowl. But it's complicated because when I look at it,
Whenever have that picture.
as a Giants fan, we're kind of in the same situation with Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Eli is better. I take Eli over.
Prime Eli is better.
I take Eli over Danny all the time.
Yeah.
Just like I take Eli over Peyton any day of the week. As a Giants fan,
You're pushing that a little bit.
playoff success, yes. Regular season, if I want to constantly be a playoff contender, I'm going with Peyton. But if I want to win a Super Bowl, have a playoff run, I'm going with Eli. There's no arguing with that.
Well, they both won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, they both won the Super Bowls, but Eli won when it counted. Peyton, a little bit inconsistent.
I don't know about that.
But I'm looking at it, why he's not a first ballot. It's because you look at the career he had, you look at his career record. I think his win-loss record is like 149 and 149. That's a 500. That's 500 career win-loss record. You look at guys like Tom Brady. I don't think they have over 100 career losses.
Yeah, he might be close to it.
He might be close to it, but not where it's a 500 record.
Right.
I'm gonna pull up Eli's numbers.
Yeah, pull them up. I'm just trying to look for something I had on here. I don't know if it's still here. It might be.
All right, his win-loss record is 117 and 117.
Oh, I do have it.
Touchdowns 366, interceptions 244,
Was it touchdowns?
366.
So his touchdowns better than his interceptions.
So he's up there. He's in the top 15.
Yeah. So what about this? Because we know sooner or later
His Super Bowl numbers perfect.
Well,
But-
he's 2-0.
Yeah, but if you look at his throughout his career,
Isn't his playoffs like he's like very down? Like no, because he should be like at least like what 6 and like or like 7 and something.
8-4 playoff record.
That's really good. That is really good.
But you look at the years when he made the playoffs in 05, 06, 07, 08, 11, 16. But you look at the other years where he didn't make the playoffs. And this is the argument a lot of people are going to have.
Right.
We don't count his rookie year because he played in 9 games.
Yes.
But the other years, he went 11-5, playoff year.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went 8-8, 10-6, 12-4.
You said 8-6.
Yeah. 8. That's 8-8. Okay.
8. I'm gonna say
My
8-6. 8-8 sounds better.
But you look at his other years. You know, the playoff years, he went 10-6, 12-4, 10-6, 9-7, 9-7, 11-5. But you look at his other years. He went 8-8, 8-8, 7-9, 6-10, 6-10, 3-12, 5-11, 1-3. He led the league 3 times in interceptions. He under 500. So you have that argument where without those Super Bowl wins, no one will be talking about Eli the Hall of Famer.
You know what? That's what it is. Yes, I know he beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, but what did he do in the regular season after all of that? You just said it.
That's the argument people are going to have.
That is the argument they're going to say. I don't get me wrong. He was a efficient quarterback. He's the king of the comebacks. He is the king of the comebacks. But my thing's going to be is
That's going to be the argument.
that's going to be the argument pushing him to compare to other players. Especially you're going to have Luke Kuechly coming in because there's, like I've been saying, there's 2 other people that should be in right now. That should have been a long time. It's Terrell Owens and it's freaking the other one. T.O. and
Randy Moss? No, he's in.
No. Oh my God, my boy was just telling me that. It's T.O. and Chad Ochocinco. Them 2 should be in. They have crazy amount of numbers to where they should be in Hall of Fame. But the stuff they did on the field and the stuff I think they did off the field too. Because people say, oh, well, what's on the field that really matters. I don't think so. And you could argue me with that one. I think if say he won multiple championships, but then you find out he like beats his children and beat his wife. Are you really gonna try to put a wife beater and maybe into the Hall of Fame?
Well, that's the same thing with Kurt Schilling. We're talking baseball.
Yeah.
Kurt Schilling. Great pitcher. One World Series, 0-1 with Arizona, and then 1-1 with 0-4 with the Diamondback, with the Red Sox.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
But he's not in the Hall of Famer because people do not, the way he's been.
They don't want to associate with a beater.
He's outspoken on Twitter, Facebook. I think he had a DUI. He had a history. Let's just say.
Yeah.
People don't want him in the Hall. People don't vote for him. So I get that, but like I said, it's history of the game. You can make that argument with the Hall of Fame that I did a few episodes ago. You want to know about these players.
Yeah. That's what it is, because I always have to work with my buddy Colin that he doesn't care if that person did what they did. If they put up the number like Antonio Brown per se. Yeah, he's a Super Bowl winner per numbers, but it's the stuff he does off the field that will push a lot of people for not voting for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem. I think you should.
Well, let's be real. That's CTE.
I think so too, but at the same time, it's caused on the field, and if they're gonna,
I know, but that's
if
the
the NFL is gonna be like that and be like, oh yeah, he put those crazy numbers, then how come T.O. and Chad are not in there?
I get that, but that's
because they didn't do shit like he's doing, but they talk a lot of shit and the other stuff
I get that.
minor stuff compared to what Antonio Brown's doing.
I totally get that, but that's the CTE. That's the CTE talking.
Yeah, but you say the same thing for Chad and for Chad is still crazy to this day.
No, I know.
If you watch the podcast with him and Shannon Sharp, Uncle Shay.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm just saying that's just when he ran on the field. That's a CTE. He's in a whole different world.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
a whole different avenue.
I think he had a podcast with someone.
He's
you
arguably.
think I got CTE? I don't remember who it was with, but he said that on a podcast.
Yeah, I forgot. I think it was with Ryan Clark and I forgot.
Maybe Bell. Was it Bell?
Turning Point.
It was someone.
It was Ryan Clark. I know that, but I think Bell was on them with him. I forgot, but no, I think Antonio Brown is probably one of the greatest Steelers receivers in that organization. But it's how you held yourself off and on and off the field.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I don't like that. Yeah, he's a great player on the field, but if he's doing this stuff with, tweeting or he's OnlyFans and posting and stuff, and then there's a video of him having relations with a woman in a pool and everything. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You're just hurting yourself. And then they do that stuff after you're in the Hall of Fame. They can't touch you after that. But no.
Well, people are going to vote for Tom Brady.
For what? For the.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but Tom Brady, there's no argument with that.
No, but I'm just saying, people can make the argument for Deflategate, all this Spygate.
Spygate was more on the coast.
But they still.
Spygate, listen.
But it's funny. They still say he's the greatest quarterback to ever play, despite all
Here's
of that.
the thing. Spygate, I would mostly say it's on the coach.
Oh, yeah, that has nothing to do
That's
with
with Belichick. Belichick was the one who probably did all that stuff because he's the one who got suspended and stuff.
Yeah.
Not Brady. Brady don't control that.
No, I know, but it's still under his name.
Deflategate, Brady don't control the balls or anything. Brady's just there throwing the ball. I'm not trying to defend him, but at the same time, he's not the one in the maintenance room doing all that stuff. If he sent a text saying that stuff, then all right, by all means, he did wrong.
Yeah.
But no, it don't matter. His accolades are more over than the shit he's done.
No, I get that. I'm just saying some people may make that argument.
But it doesn't matter. You're going to see a longer list of his accomplishments over what he did wrong.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because with Ben, are you going to put Ben in because of alleged rape that he did?
I totally forgot about that, to be honest.
Exactly. But you're going to put him over because of his numbers and everything. Of what he did.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem. But that's the thing. It was alleged. There's no saying that she actually did it. It was alleged that it happened. And here's the thing. All those players are surrounded security guards. Do you really think?
Yeah.
Do you
whole different conversation for a different day.
I'm just going to briefly go over it.
They are.
They're always around security. Do you think they're going to... Because even Ray Lewis, when he murdered somebody, remember that whole fiasco? And he's in the Hall of Fame. That's why they have to limit how people will do off the field. Because because you're gonna put in somebody that kills somebody, somebody that beats their kids, because sooner or later with Tyreek Hill, he's going to the Hall of Fame. His numbers are always crazy. He had a Super Bowl win. He's always the number one receiver in the league past 5 to 6 years.
Oh yeah.
But with beating
And
stuff.
you got idiots that don't choose him in their fantasy draft.
Oh, like you?
Yeah, like me.
Are you the same? Are you the same one that took Kittle in the second round?
Things happen.
How did you said this last time?
But I'm just saying, you act like Kittle's bad.
I'm not saying he's bad, but when you're on a team, when you have 4 other people, 3 to 4 people ahead of Kittle that are going to get the ball a lot more. CMC's going to get the ball a lot more. Brandon Ayuk's going to get the ball a lot more.
No, I know, but
Debo's going to get the ball. And even as the second string receiver is going to get the ball.
All I know is I'm projected to go 5-10. So
Well, we'll see. We'll see on that.
anything could change on a
If you
week basis.
trade at the right time, you could see. But it's all going to depend on what happens down the line. So San Fran has a decent schedule.
Yeah.
So they're going to win a lot of games, especially now they have Ayuk officially on there and everything. That's all
They got
settled.
Debo, they got Brock.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's going to show out, I think, this year.
So you were going to, before I interrupted you, you were going to ask a question about someone getting into the Hall of Fame. I don't know if you were talking about Joe.
Oh, yes, I do have the thing. So actually, it's 3 people. And this is a conversation. So only Joe Flacco won in ring
Correct.
out of these 3 of them.
All right, let's see.
But Phil Rivers and Matt Ryan own better numbers. Now, I'm going to go one by one. I'm going to go with Matty Ice first. He's played in 15 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
He has 62,792 yards, 381 touchdowns, 183 interceptions. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler. He's a 2008 Offensive Player of the Year and 16 Offensive Player of the Year. He won 2016 MVP. He has a 124 to 109 1 record. His playoffs are he's 4-6 in the playoffs. Phil Rivers, 17 seasons, 63,440 yards, 421 touchdowns to 209 interceptions. 8-time Pro Bowler, 2013 Comeback Player of the Year. He's 134, 106. That's his record.
All right.
He's 5-7 in the playoffs. Now we go to Joe Burrow. I'm sorry, Joe Flacco. Excuse me, not Joe Burrow. 16 seasons. He's going to 17 this year. 43,936 yards, 245 touchdowns, 155 interceptions, 1 Super Bowl ring, 1 Super Bowl MVP, 0 Pro Bowls, 2023 Comeback Player of the Year, 103 to 82 record with a 10-6 playoff record. So, would you put Matty Ice and Phil Rivers over Joe Flacco, or would it be the other way around because of his ring? Because they have the numbers.
I feel like that's tough because I feel like a lot of people are going to make that argument that Flacco
With the ring
has the ring,
and the MVP.
but I like to give more of the credit to the team he was on that won the Super Bowl.
Defensively.
Because they had a great defense within Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, and I think they all just went in for Ray Lewis to go
Finally
out on
win
champion.
one. Yeah.
So I feel like he has the edge there.
Because if you think about what
Philip Rivers,
like he was on
when they went 14-2, who was he their quarterback? They went 14-2, and
I think he was the quarterback because that team was the best offense in the
yeah.
in
They
the
had
league.
they had a great coach, I think, in Marty Schottenheimer. They
And then
lost to Brady.
They had LT. They had David Thomason. They had Antonio Gates. Oh, what's the line was crazy. And I think they had a young Keenan Allen on there. I think they had a young. I don't know if he was there at that time.
That's tough. That's tough.
And then you have Matt Ryan, that he had Julio Jones, so that's why his numbers are so ridiculous. But also, 2016 was his best year by far. He won MVP that year.
Because when I think of Matt Ryan, I don't think of a Hall of Famer.
But I don't think his numbers don't lie because they're almost 20 times
He's had the numbers.
his numbers. It's almost 20 times his
But
numbers.
I like to say he was on decent teams.
But even now, Joe Flacco's a backup. He's on the Colts. He's a backup.
He could be a starter this year for all we know.
You're gonna put Richardson in first before you put Flacco.
No, I know,
in.
but like if he gets hurt, you know you're gonna go with Flacco.
Because that's the Richardson. I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look at these numbers like I did for Eli.
Okay. Are you gonna go like one by one?
All right, so his Matt Ryan's 124 and 109 as his record.
Yeah.
He has more touchdowns than Eli, less interceptions than Eli, more passing yards than Eli.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because and that's the case. Because the Super Bowl or his help, if you take the Super Bowl out of there, Matt Ryan's a better quarterback. Matt Ryan has more of the numbers.
Matt Ryan made the playoffs more times,
Yes,
but 4 and 6.
but yeah, he's 4-6. Because Joe Flacco has the better record. We're not just he has the better record in the playoffs. That's the thing. You take the Super Bowl rings out of it. Guess what? Rivers, and Matty Ice have better numbers. If you think about it, they both have better numbers than Eli.
And you know what's crazy? When you think about that season Matt Ryan had,
In 2016,
yeah.
he was on a whole new level, dude. Whole new level.
38 touchdown passes,
Yep. He almost broke a 40 bomb.
7 interceptions,
Dude, come on. 38-7?
Offensive Player of the Year, MVP,
Yeah. He was unanimous. He wasn't unanimous, right?
something.
I don't think he was, because I think you used to have Brady in the mix.
And if you think about it, you would think he was like 14-2, 13-3. They went 11-5.
That's still decent, though. Those 11-5, and then
They went 11-5.
and then weren't they the number one seed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had Green Bay that played really good. San Fran that was on there. Seattle, that was just kind of like finishing off. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say like, and you go to Phillip Rivers. I think his numbers are a lot lesser than.
All right, this is what he's won.
Who,
4 times Pro Bowl.
This is Rivers.
No, Ryan.
Oh, it's still Ryan. Okay.
AP MVP,
Yep.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
PFW Rookie of the Year,
Rookie of
Bart
the Year.
Bell Award, Offensive Player of the Year,
He won it twice.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, SN Rookie of the Year. Eli Manning,
He never won an MVP. I don't
he's
think he
a
won.
4-time Pro Bowl,
Yep.
Super Bowl champ twice, Super Bowl MVP,
Yep. I don't think he won any awards.
Walter Payton Man of the
That's
Year.
it. I don't think he's won an MVP.
All right,
You go to
Phillip
Rivers, it's probably the same thing.
8-time Pro Bowl,
Yep.
Comeback Player of the Year,
Yep.
Comeback Player of the Year,
He did. Oh yeah, I forgot he did it twice.
134, 106.
Yep.
209 interceptions.
Yep.
421 touchdown passes.
Wow.
Playoffs 5-7.
Yep.
He made it. He made it 7 times.
Yep.
This was his year-by-year record: 14-2, 11-5, 8-8, 13-3, 9-7, 8-8, 7-9, 9-7, 9-7, 4-12, 5-11, 9-7, 12-4, 5-11, 11-5.
11-5 is when we moved to the Colts.
Yeah. So, and you still have that argument for Rivers saying, "Oh, he was on a bad Chargers team for a few years."
Yeah.
So I feel like Eli is a second or third year Hall of Fame ballot.
Yeah, because I mean,
There's so much.
Matty Ice just retired, so it's gonna take him till 08 or 28 to be 29 to be in there.
There's so much to go against Eli.
Yeah, there is a lot to go against Eli. Because, like, even if you, I'm going to say this, if you want to go Ben's numbers, so I guarantee they'll blow all of them out the water. Because the man never lost either. He never had a losing season.
6-time Pro Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champ,
Mm-hmm.
Rookie of the Year, SN Rookie of the Year. 418 touchdown passes, 211 interceptions, 64 yards, 165 and 81, and 1 tie. Year-by-year record, 13-0, his rookie year.
The rookie when he took him for Maddox.
9-3, 7-8.
93.
Yeah, 2000.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
7-8, so he did have a losing record.
But he didn't start, though.
10-5, 12-4, 9-6, 9-3, 11-4, 7-6, 8-8, 11-5, 7-4, 10-4, 12-3, 9-6. This we don't count because he was injured. 0-2, 12-3, 9-7, and then the playoffs.
I think he's like at least like
13-10.
Yeah. So he went 13 times or more.
He won 13. He played in 23 playoff games.
How many?
23.
But still, like you see, like the gap, like between, like we're saying about, and Joe Flacco's probably at the bottom. You take that ring out of the picture, he's at the bottom. He's nowhere getting the Hall of Fame. I would probably I'll take Matty Ice over Joe Flacco.
All right, this is Flacco. Record is 103 and 82, 245 to 155 touchdowns in interceptions.
You said 245 to 155.
Yeah,
So he's negative.
touchdowns.
Yeah, so that's bad. He threw more picks than he did touchdowns.
Oh no, 245 touchdowns to 155 interceptions. 43,000 passing yards.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champ, comeback player of the year, Super Bowl MVP. And this is his record year by year: 11-5, 9-7, 12-4, 12-4, 10-6, 8-8, 10-6, 3-7, 8-8, 9-7, 4-5, 2-6, 0-4, 0-1, 1-3, 4-1.
Yeah, so he like.
So the last few years of his career, they've been bad, except for the year with Cleveland. So realistically, you could say he had 9 good seasons.
And how many bad?
All right, let's see. He went 3-7.
To 1.
Then he went 4-5.
2.
2-6.
3.
0-4.
4.
0-1.
5.
1-3.
6. So 9 out of 6.
So he started losing it at the age 33 season.
Yeah, because after he was, they took Lamar over him. Because remember, Joe Flacco was the starter, and then at the end when they were sucking, they put Lamar in the end of the season, and the following year Lamar did great.
And the most playoff games he ever played in was 4. He played in 3, then 2, then 2, then 2, then the Super Bowl run, then 2 and 1. It took him 10 years to get back to the playoffs. And that was as Cleveland Brown.
As a Brown. And because he's been around, too. He's a Jet, he's a Colt, he's a Brown. I think that's it, Or was he one more?
That's it.
Yeah.
Denver.
Forgot he went to Denver.
So, like, if I'm looking at this, I'm not voting as Flacco for a Hall of Fame.
No. But
his good years was 23 to 29.
Yeah.
The rest of his career, he was a backup, basically.
Like, I would take Eli over him. And even without the rings, I'm taking Eli.
Too.
But if you're going to say Eli over Matty Ice, I'm gonna take Matty Ice. If you take the rings out of it.
Yeah, if you take the rings out, you go with Matty.
Yeah.
If you have the rings, you talk Eli.
Yeah, you put Eli in there, but Matty Ice without the rings, and especially Phil Rivers without the rings, because that's what's helping Eli's case is the rings.
Yeah.
But I mean, Eli, yeah, like we said, Eli is a Hall of Famer, there's no question. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? I don't think so.
No, I'm going as a Giant fan. I'm going second or third.
Second
could be fourth.
That's a good one because you have a good class coming in there. Well, especially like and then 26 it's a good class.
Yeah.
Then 27 you have Gronkowski and Ben right there and then. You know Gronkowski's automatically getting in.
Yeah. 2028 is Brady.
Yeah.
What's how long's the time frame?
For what?
Because MLB it's like 10 years.
5 years for football.
So Eli has up to 2030.
No. Like no, once you like are eligible, you're eligible for life. You're eligible for life. I don't think there's because a couple years ago, remember freaking Joe Flacco got in, and he's been waiting for years on that.
Well, he probably got in like a different vote.
Just
like you could vote for Joe, like the.
No, he's in the Hall of Fame, and it took him a long time.
Yeah, all right. NFL, let's see.
Because you tell me when Joe Flacco retired, and you're gonna see how long he.
Oh
waited.
no, that I know, but all right. So yeah, it says 5
years eligibility.
must have been retired for at least 5 years.
Yep. I think it's unlimited. I think it's as long because I think they put it up there like, oh, this guy deserves up there, and they vote.
So it says that this is the selection process.
Oh, okay.
You have your initial nominations. They receive nominations. Screening. They reduce the list of nominees to 50 or more. Then you have the semifinalists. They reduce the list to 25.
Mm-hmm.
The finalists reduces it to 15.
They have 15 Hall of Famers?
And it goes to 10 to 7.
So it goes so it goes to 10 or 7 or
10 to 7. It says after
so it goes to 7
the
players
meeting before the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So I think they choose 7.
7 so I mean he does have a chance then.
Yeah, he does have a chance.
Because you have Marshall in that class, Kuechly in that class, people that should have been in already.
He's got a chance, but it's gonna be a wait for Eli.
We'll see. Because who's doing introduction, right? It's gonna be his brother.
Oh yeah, his brother's
So
in it.
didn't Eli induct him to the Hall of Fame, or was it somebody else?
I
thought it was him.
Might have been Favre.
It might have been Favre. You might be right. Because even in it too, with Shannon Sharp, his brother inducted him to the Hall of Fame, and
Yeah, I
his
think
brother
it was Favre.
and his brother should be in the Hall of Fame.
Well,
Shannon
even
Sharp's
too,
brother.
Favre's in the Hall of Fame, but he's got a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
but Favre, like if we're saying about Favre absolutely deserved to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, he deserves.
People
it. He's one of the
what is
best.
he? A 1 or 2-time Hall of Fame, Super Bowl.
I think he just won the one.
I thought he got 2. I thought.
No, I think he just won.
I think you might be right then.
96 against the Patriots or something.
I think
97.
so. I thought it was 2. Or I'm thinking Elway. Elway has 4, I believe. No, Elway has 3.
Yeah, Elway has 2 or 3.
I think he has 3. He went back to back, I believe. And he was an older quarterback.
Yeah, this is Favre. 186 112 record, 500 touchdown passes, 336 interceptions. But he's at the Pro Bowls at 11, All Pro, 3-time MVP, 1-time Super Bowl champ, 1990s team,
Yeah.
Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, so that or tells you that's a Hall of Fame career right there. Have all the accolades. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame. That he was no doubt probably first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Even that stuff at the end that he was that happened to him. Remember when he was on the Jets and they had that leak with with a pick?
Yeah.
He still got a Hall of Fame. I mean,
his only one bad season was 2005. They went 4-12. That's when they drafted Rodgers. Other than that, he was over 500. He was over 500 throughout his career.
Yeah.
Except for that last year in Minnesota where he went 5-8.
I forgot about because he lost everybody that season.
Yeah, they went 12-4. Then the following year they went 5-8.
AP was hurt.
So realistically, he's like a Ben Roethlisberger, winning records.
Yeah, but he has more accolades than Ben, though.
Oh yeah, but win-loss,
MVP,
talking win-loss.
yeah, ratio. Well, that's the thing, because it goes to him as a player, but also goes as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mike Tomlin, when he does retire, whenever he feels like it, he's going to go down as one of the greatest coaches to win. To have that. 'Cause I think at this point he's trying to chase Don Shula right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We could see if I can pull it up.
What? How many consistent games? I think Don Shula does have it.
All right, let's look at Mike Tom. Again, if you're just joining us and you're sending us questions, not ignoring you, this is pre-recorded. I'm somewhere on Coco Cay Island, or I'm on the ship right now having a few drinks, so this is pre-recorded, just so you guys know. Tomlin has 173 wins.
173?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not touching.
But he is under 500 in the playoffs. He's
Yeah, I know he's under 500.
8-10.
That's still not bad.
8-10. That's what happens when football's one and done.
Oh yeah, talking from a coach, Mike Tomlin. Not Mike Tomlin. Who was your head coach?
Tom Coughlin.
Tom Coughlin. What's his record in the playoffs? Do you want to look at that one?
Yeah, why?
Because it's probably worse.
No. Got 2 Super Bowls.
Got 2 Super Bowls, and after that, he freaking sucked.
All right, let's see. This is Coughlin. All right, 12-7.
That's just playoffs?
Yeah.
Nah, you're fucking with me.
No, I'm serious. 12-7.
Okay, I stand corrected.
8-3 with the Giants. 4-4 with the Jaguars.
I forgot the Jaguars. I forgot when he was there. They were that good. I forgot about him. Oh, why did I forget about that team?
Yeah, that's where he started.
I forgot he went 4-4 because they went far in the freaking playoffs.
How old is he now? Let's see.
He's got to be in the 60s, 70s.
78.
Wow, he's almost pushing 80. And isn't he still the GM of the not a GM. He's like one of the people at Jacksonville.
Yeah, he's like a head advisor.
Hey, that's it, head advisor.
Or executive. Tom Coughlin. Great career.
Yeah, but he's not going to be. Is that Hall of Fame coach to you think?
I'd say so. He has the 2 Super Bowls.
First ballot?
Not first ballot, but he has the Super Bowls.
I think so too.
All right, you've been watching a pre-recorded of the Doug Saravo Show, Dougie's Sports Talk, which is brought to you by the Doug Saravo Show. The Doug Saravo Show is brought to you by unsolicited role models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. I will be back next Thursday with Jimmy Drust
That's me.
as we discuss what's been going on throughout the NFL. We'll give our picks for I think it'll be week 4 or week 3 when I get back.
Probably close to week 3.
Probably week 4. And we'll talk some Major League Baseball playoffs. We'll be right around the corner, so we're looking forward to having that discussion. As always, Dougie Sports Talk. I'm Dougie Saravo, and right next to me, across from you on the TV, is Jimmy Drust.
That's me.
We'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Especially going back to Columbus down.
Why? They were horrible this year.
These leaders of